Worldwide, flooding causes huge losses of property, livelihoods and lives. At Zurich, not only do we understand the tragedies this causes, but we also have the risk expertise that could really help to solve the problem. That's why we've set up our flood resilience program.
We are focusing on flood vulnerability, mostly for remote communities, like those in Nepal located along the Koshi and Karnali rivers. Some require lengthy journeys using off-road vehicles. Some are only accessible by boat or barge, like these communities along the Usumacinta River in the lowlands of Tabasco, Mexico. It is one of the largest wetlands on Earth. The banks of this river is subject to erosion during repetitive and long-term flooding that require new approaches to building resilience. The water level can vary massively, and when it passes the natural borders of the river, the communities will flood.
The communities have the same problems and same flooding over and over again.
As you can see, the old school has fallen into the riverbed due to the erosion.
Well, I think we have a unique set of skills that we can use in the whole process. We can't wait to get out there and get in the field and start working.
The project team sets up meetings to present the programme to the entire community. They explain what resilience is and how the flood resilience of the community can be strengthened by collaborating.
What we heard from the communities today was a reminder of why we are doing the work that we are doing. It is not really a question of just providing early warning systems or infrastructure. It's really meeting community expectations in terms of livelihood protection and development. And it's a very good reminder of why we are doing what we are doing. And hopefully we'll all be able to come back in 5 years' time and measure the impact on real people in a real community.
In the recent years, the frequency of flood has increased in a way dramatically. For example, last year this area got flooded 6 times and breaking the records of magnitude of flood of the last recorded flood levels. Fortunately, we had early warning system established with these communities.
Our unique measurement framework helps us understand strengths and weaknesses of community flood resilience. We work with 4 different intervention themes: first aid, search and rescue, evacuation, and early warning. For this, we install river gauges to monitor the water level at the Usumacinta River.
At the beginning, the people were waiting for the Red Cross, like for someone who would bring them gifts. Yes, that is what we were thinking. But then we were surprised, and our impressions began to change. The Red Cross would not fill up our pantry, but instead would do courses and workshops with us, and through this would provide us with something much more important for the future and for the well-being of our communities. We want to be further educated, to be more and better prepared for future floods.
In Nepal, the early warning system has been implemented, and for the first time, the community brigades have been officially recognized by the Tabasco Civil Protection.
We hope with this we set the precedence and an example to further promote this type of activity. This Saturday, we have already met with other communities to initiate the process for establishing organised brigades and social participation with a formal recognition ceremony. Well, for the Mexican Red Cross, this was a program with a lot of influence. We now, for the first time, have implemented a commission on flood resilience management.
En el caso de que hemos aprendido,
this has been a strong experience from Tabasco and helped the internal Red Cross structure. We can now count on a series of specialists, educated staff who can take on the task of building community resilience. They're now part of the team that is looking into scaling the community resilience program into other states.
I see many differences working with the Flood Resilience Program. The first is the duration, 5 years. The second is the commitment of the technical community workers, the way they are integrated and accepted into the community, and the regular visits to the communities. This is a great change that we see is happening. I was captivated to see how the communities have developed since I came into the program in 2016. Very marginalized communities with very low resources who have built social cohesion and now know how to better prepare for floods. I imagine a future alliance where we can dream together, the Mexican Red Cross and Zurich, Mexico, as well as other institutions, to create more resilient communities and a more resilient society in Mexico.